up, team? It's Coach Nelly with some MTG Arena Bro Draft gameplay action. Here's our black-green deck that we found in another video, and we're going to jump into the queue now. This is an upload of a Twitch stream. Hi, Twitch. Say hi to YouTube, Twitch. YouTube, say hi to Twitch. You have to meet each other. It's important. One cannot live without the other. The yin and yang of content consumption. What up, Gifted? Gifted Grifter, Lennon, and Dumpster Fire. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. This is a keep. Ooh, lands and spells. Hooray! I love it when I have both of these things. I have this in a constructed deck. Maybe I might want to play that deck later. I think I put a video up on that deck already. It's really, really bad though. I'd love to be able to play Thran Spider in a deck that can win a game. So, you know, follow for more Spider content. Beautiful sleeves on the opponent's deck here. Yep, I think this is... I'm happy to do this as a one-power creature. Favorite thing you've done in Bro Drafts is use Giant Growth on Clear Cutter and make your own green Dark Ritual. Yeah, that's awesome. I was just thinking I have a pump spell too. It's like if we could end up using the 1/3 to fight something later and then value, right? But no, instead we're just gonna get our poor sweet Clear Cutter blown up. Behold, it's the top card of my library. Now you know. Yeah, give her. Well, they know about the Scully. Well, we really were hoping to hit that land drop, weren't we? It's okay. Yep. Okay. I see you. Much as I would love to fight that Wing Commando, this is more important. Oh, maybe Skullflare attacks. There's Skullflare trading with Rock Hunter. Like, if Rock Hunter attacks, I don't know the Trench Stalker's going to block, but I guess Clay is. So, no. Subjugated. Ooh. Opponent's just curving out beautifully. Love that for you, bestie. Is it removal time or is it Tree Folk time? The Tree Folk only pumps for 1. That doesn't give us a great attack, although we could just get in with a 3/4 Skullflare. It's not the absolute worst. Yeah, I think I do actually just like getting the 5/5 down before we play the removal spells. This attack's pretty cute too. They don't have a good way to block it on board. Excuse me. Oh, your own Clear Cutter, but yours is big. Jelly. Yeah, I mean, the Clear Cutter's gonna need to go, right? And one of these red creatures also has to go. I guess it should be Skullflare fights Rock Hunter. And then we just get in for 5. Okay, now hopefully the opponent doesn't have an even bigger thing that I really needed to use my black kill spell on. We did get to attack them down to 11. No, okay, they're just happy to burn our friends. Getting for 5 themselves this way. Just more Rock Hunters. Okay, sounds good. Oh, I would like this attacking, actually. I kind of want to Gigamole first, but I guess... No, this can't redraw you land, right? You can only get a creature from this. Alright, let's just stare at each other then. Well, every non-creature spell that the opponent plays means they can attack. So, until we draw a second card somehow. Gigamole doesn't actually do that, unfortunately. What up, Yelk? Ooh, getting shut down. Okay. That spell especially means they can attack. Okay, we ripped a spell, though. That's nice. Alright. Yeah, let's have the Gigamole also attack Flyer immediately. No contest there, and we have a 3-4. I'm down to make this trade then. Those two red creatures want to jump in front of this green creature. They're still attacking for 4 next turn. Yeah, paper magic cards are pretty tedious, right? Like, you think about how much work is saved for you on the digital program between, like, opening the packs and, you know, sorting all your cards and building your decks. It's a ton of work. So much work. Ooh, that's an unfortunate draw. I mean, I have also blanks, but attack 5. 4, sorry, 4. Math is hard. My head hurts. Let's go shopping. Yeah. Okay. The timing of the removal spells versus what they drew worked out really well for me there. Everybody loves to hear a great comeback story. Never give up. The flip side of that coin is nobody likes hearing about your bad beat. Always shut up, right? I guess maybe that's not entirely true. The thing about whining to someone else about your bad beat story is that, like, you know, unless you're just a terrible human being, you're implicitly saying, like, now, do you want to whine about your most recent bad beat, or the bad beat that's still bothering you, or your favorite bad beat? Because then you have a conversation. The Thran Empire fell to the Phyrexians, 5,000 something something. The Betty White? Actually, though, that'd be incredible. I'd love to play Magic against Betty White. I wish I could. I wish it was possible. I think this is a keep. I mean, it sort of has lose to Boros written all over it, but if we find a second forest, we've got this Obstinate Bailoff that can save us. Yeah, I mean, the work can be fun. Like, if you're not enjoying it, it's a problem. But if you have time to do it, the work of sorting all your paper cards and, like, maybe resleeving your cube or updating your collection, you know, it can be good. Oh no, that's not where I want my Wurmcoil. It is where I want my forest, though. That's okay, we can win this one without Wurmcoil. Plus, it's a card in our grave, or it's a creature in our graveyard for all these reasons. And we do have an Emergency Weld in the deck. That's what Ravenous Gigamole is going to mill. And make sure we mill the Gigamole. Ooh, they have a Battle Thopter, though. Love that for you, Betty White. Oh, Falgar. I'm so glad. Yeah, it's really not that great. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the team. I found my... I did it. I found my niche. Building bad decks that people like playing. It's like, does this win? Nah. Nah. Nah, it's bad. It's really bad. It's bad against the meta, and it's just kind of bad. But I'm gonna push the play button again. I don't want to change a single thing. We're just gonna do it again. Right, yeah, exactly. It is work you're being paid for, Yelk. You're paying yourself, obviously, but you're still paid. Is Gigamole better than Bailoff here? Not yet. Not once you went low on gas, this is better. +1/+1 counters. I need to kill, like, both of these creatures. So, Blessing of Defiance is an absolute blowout, right? There's a 3-mana combat trick that draws you a card and also gives an extra point of toughness and lifelink. So, like, Latinam Adept attacking into Obstinate Bailoff is actually pretty scary. The good news is, hopefully Bailoff just gets to attack back. fair enough. That deck was a bit better in Standard earlier. I'm not going to chump yet. No, thank you. Weak Subjugation is pretty bad against, or pretty good against my deck, I guess, because... yeah, I can take 5 more damage. I might chump this time. Because it doesn't put the creature in the graveyard. My cards all love that. I might have something in this deck that sacrifices a creature. I'm not certain I do. It's more just about these milling cards. But this was still not too late for Painful Quandary. We were behind, but we're not, like, facing down lethal. Okay, that's only a 4th, or that's only a 2/3, so that's nice. It does have a higher mana value, though, for this thing, though, yeah. So 5 points in the sky, but we do have 2 removal spells. And they paid the life, so they can do that a few times since we're not attacking. So the first couple spells are kind of free. Yeah, okay, it's time to cash this in. And then we could cast 2 of these next turn if we want. Or we can get greedy and play this first. Ooh, that's a removal spell. This thing's paying some dividends, right? So we can actually kill most stuff here. This will leave us with 2 mana left. So if we mill 3 creature cards, or just 2 and put the counter on, then we get a 1 black mana overwhelming response. But either way, the Bushwhack can trade for Liberator. I think that's fine, actually. I think it's okay if Spotterthopter survives here. Okay. So that was a pretty poor mill. The mills have been pretty rough, but, you know, it's not something you're supposed to think about. The opponent hasn't played any tricks where they draw cards, so, like, the Gigamole here is safe to block. It might just get tapped again. Tanked for a long time. It looks like this is doing some work. I'm at 12? Yeah. I'm down to try to advance my board. Sure. Power Stone Fracture in the bed. So yeah, so this ate a removal spell and a counter spell. They only wanted to pay the first 5 life. The Painful Quandary does some work, it turns out. Commander players everywhere agree, right? Okay, so hilarious. Now these are online. I can kill the flyer. I think killing the flyer first is right. I know it's more damage, but I also have more stuff in my deck that deals with this. Good job showing up right then, Ashnod's Harvester. It's like more stuff that can deal with this, you know. Yeah, my keep was a little sketch. You're right. I was like keep 4 drops. So like Obstinate Bailiff, I couldn't even cast. It was like 4 lands to cast Gigamole. So this was a very greedy keep. That's totally fair. And this can be too slow in lots of games. Like if your opponent plays Boros, or basically any of the red decks, your opponent plays red cards, you might be in big trouble. Okay, so they're on their last 1-for-1 card. I think I'm just going to trade a removal spell for this thing. That seems better than going to 6. I do have one more Remorse in my deck. I think that's the only other removal spell I have. But I have creatures. I guess I better draw it. Okay, alright. It's funny, right? This card's pretty good. Removal spells next to Painful Quandary are really good, right? Because if they stick a threat, then they can ride it to victory. But if you can just keep them from sticking a threat to begin with, oh, perfect! It's Wormcoil time. Oh, we're actually 1 mana short. Oh well, whatever. It's still Wormcoil time. Next turn. It's Wormcoil time next turn. Betty White, I'm so sorry. Feels dirty. Well, that's a good one. I guess we could think about murdering this now in case things go horribly awry. This is a pretty good creature. There you go. I do have a sacrifice outlet in the deck. Important to note. Yeah, their last card probably is removal. But Wormcoil's so good against removal. Well, it's not good against Overwhelming Remorse. Or everything else that exiles, but... There we go. So yeah, kind of a weird game. Greedy keep from me, but a slow keep from the opponent equals Painful Quandary win. I guess that card's in standard. Thank you, Sarah Markov. Huzzah! Exactly. This is gonna be a really short stream today. I could have introduced it like that. Sorry. Do have to go grab my kids from school in about 20 minutes here. But maybe we'll get 1 or 2 more games in. This can be a land, and then this is a mana dork, and then we cast Obstinate Bailiff on turn 4. So I think it's a keep. So there's a couple ways to do this Lay of the Land play here. I'm going to go with the second one. The first one is to say, what if you draw a 2-drop? You want to secure your 3rd land for turn 3 in the Clear Cutter on turn 1, in case your second draw is a 2-mana creature. I instead chose to wait on Lay of the Land until turn 2, because what if my second draw is a land? Then maybe I'll choose to save it as a removal spell. I've drawn 1 land in the top 2. I'm going to want to cast this next turn. The following turn, if this survives against no plays and 2 swamps, I have this. But I also drew an Epic Confrontation, and I have multiple 5-drops, so for that reason, I'm going to go and get the forest now on turn 2. So this is a gamble you're taking about whether you're going to draw more lands or not, basically, and I've decided, okay, I'm going to wager that I don't draw more lands. Kane 2020-70 with that Prime sub. 4-month streak. Thanks so much, Kane. Appreciate it. Did you know that if you have an Amazon Prime membership, you get a free sub on Twitch every month? Of course you knew. If you're here, you probably already knew that. It's bold. I hate it. I just want to untap with Clear Cutter one time. Okay, should I Trench Stalker? I don't. Clear Critter doesn't need to block. Could also Painful Quandary and just go to 12. I don't really like that though. Next turn, we have, if we untap with this again, we can play both of these spells. And then hopefully after that, it'll be safe to slam the enchantment. Oh yeah, see, enemy Death Touch creatures, no attacks. Okay, yeah, if they didn't play anything that immediately affects the board, I think just doing this now is actually fine. Yeah, I wasn't going to go for the Quandary immediately on turn 4 after they played a 4-power 4-drop. It's too much do nothing. Wow, okay, sure. It's mana value 4, fortunately. I'm just going to offer this trade and then use the Emergency Weld. It's going to be great. Maybe this one's get into... No, not right now. Oh, I lied. I'm not going to use the Emergency Weld because I definitely forgot that Hoarding Recluse had another line of text besides Reach Death Touch. Fortunately, my 2 tokens are still good. You didn't want to grab my Bushwhack? Okay, so that's obviously disappointing. That was a punt. Well, sorry. Remembering that the Hoarding Recluse is going to get you, do I still just march in with the Wormcoil, or do I maybe use this first? I could, like, kill the Puppeteer. Puppeteer doesn't have anything to get. I don't even know. I think, actually, I think maybe it just wasn't a punt. Let's get this large lad on the table. Microphone test. Okay, it's there. Yeah. I think my voice just might be tired. Yeah, we have time to do this first. Oh, good. Okay, I can just turn the microphone gain up a bit, team. Is that okay? Is that any better? A little bit, maybe? Make sure it's grabbing the right thing. Yeah, it's on the right source. Yeah, it's a pretty funny mill, right? All my treasures. Okay, who's fighting who? I think Obstinate Bailout takes down Gixian Puppeteer. And then basically everyone else can attack. Yeah, sure. Are we gonna get wogged here or something? Like, the opponent's done literal nothing. But I guess that's just because we're so good at Magic. Ugh. One of my kids' electric devices is beeping. Why? Why are you like this? I hate Tamagotchis. Gonna make some anti-Tamagotchi hate content in the future. Or just Tamagotchi hate content. Okay, the microphone's a bit better. Okay, well, that was pretty quick there. Couple quick wins. Let's jam one more before we gotta pick the kids up from school. Hey, congrats on your L2 exam, Pi. Whoa, that's incredible. Way to go. For some reason, yeah, Falgar, Tamagotchis are like experiencing a resurgence right now. Hey, thanks so much for the 4 months, Bio. Congrats on your exam. May you have a long and exciting judge career. Hope that you get to judge all of the tournaments that you would like to judge, and get involved in all the projects you would like to get involved in. Yeah, I'm keeping this. We have these cards, but we only have like maybe, I want to say like one card in the whole deck that can ever trigger them. But they're just kind of decent. I don't know. The rate is okay. We don't have a second removal spell this time, and we do still have plays we can make without spending this to go get a basic, so I'm just going to wait and keep the prey up on. Okay, that's a good 3-drop. We hit a land, and then we could kill like an X2 that they play this turn. Like that. Then we could then play a 4-drop afterwards. Oh, we're getting smashed by this thing. We didn't hit a land. We hit another bushwhack. Let's do so. 3, you still have 3 mana? We can still just cast this. But we might as well turn one of these into another forest first. Yeah. I think that play is okay. We'll still have a bushwhack that we can use to make Trenchstalker attack something in the future. Okay, so these two go here and here. And now we have enough mana for this. There you go. We had the Pump Cradle Clearcutter's power play. That was a lot of P's. What up, Silver Gecko? Just a short one today. Just a few limited games. We'll post it on YouTube. Spent my morning. Could have been streaming more. I've just been messing around with Ableton Live. Trying to put together beats for the background of my stream, basically. But it's, you know, it's a learning curve. I'm brand new to it. Anyways, we Epic Confrontation Day Burnish Charge just now. I don't know. Not too disappointed in that plan. Yep, that works. Four or 5. Is that good enough? God. No, stop. Need to get the instruction manual out for this watch again. No, we're not listening to my music, unfortunately. Thanks for asking, though. Okay, pretty big recommission. Can't afford to block. 4-5 was not good enough, was the answer. Those are counters now because of this. Oh, I see. There's 1 counters on this, and then it also just used its own pump ability. Excuse me. Well, let's get that thing out of there. After we do this? Yeah. Do we want a 3-4 or just another 1-1 Death Touch? I feel like the 1-1 Death Touch is going to be really good. We'll probably play this as a 6 even. 4-5 want to jiggle in there? Probably. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think trading with both of these bodies is okay. It means they get a Power Stone, but not a thing. And then this becomes a 2-2. I think that's acceptable. I could also just kill one of them, like, mid-combat to save it. Is that maybe better? Only have one card in hand. Yeah, if we save it, then we can just still play Clay after. And then we still have a 4-5, which like their board now can't answer. Nice. Congrats on doing your collection thing. That's great. Okay. I think Gigamole can attack here too. I guess it just bounces off Thought Architect, but maybe that's fine. Well, I suppose it just trades with Blanche Repeller, actually. That's kind of bad. Yo, it was that good of a collection, I guess, hey? Thanks so much, y'all. Really appreciate you spreading the love. Yeah, no, I hope that you have been also enjoying the fruits of my labors here, providing this entertainment. So thank you very much. This attack is good. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy all the other things that your collection buys for you. More Magic cards? Like, I'm curious what else is going to be happening after you ship all these cards to Card Kingdom. Fruit, yeah, Silver Gecko. Silver Gecko thinks you should take some of your fruits and just buy actual fruit. And honestly, not a bad plan. Oh, we have Transmogrids Altar with Clay, I've just realized. Or we could just slam another big thing. Yeah, let's do this next turn. First, big. Ooh, this is another pump spell, actually. We have one. If we had two, we can make this a 3-3 and cast this. Let's just make this a 3-4 so the trades are slightly better. Probably Warhammer 40k stuff. That's where the Magic cards are turning into miniatures. That's sweet. I saw on Funko's Twitter this incredible looking... No, this one. There we go. Incredible looking... like, I think it's the pansexual flag, some kind of Space Marine. But it's like, so it's like dark pink and light blue. Is really nice. You only want to play Warhammer 3D printer. Okay, yeah. Oh, you also just sold Cards Angel? Way to go. Yeah, 'tis the season, right? Card Kingdom saves Christmas yet again, right? Or whatever. Anyways, okay, thank you so much for watching this short video about this black-green deck. Good times. See ya.